Coach.
Coming up on your 60 minutes here soon. Very, very good workout. Strong finish. How about those partials?
What part?
Those partials were tough.
Yeah, they were.
You know what they were?
Yeah. One of those and then holding it for under tension for.
So the partials were warm-ups for that final set, and we're not at world record weight, right?
No.
So when you finish off with 10 reps, even at that weight, with everything that's gone before, that's not easy, and we can tell that by what your heart rate was. Do you know what it was coming out of that?
Let me see. Today we did, coming out of that exercise, I was almost at 158, 160.
Yeah, it's right up there.
Yeah. And for the hour, it sounded like last week 142 beats per minute.
Same.
Yeah.
It's a great result.
Thanks, Coach.
Really good, consistent. So welcome to Famous Five, where Angelo and I just discuss for 5 minutes or so about either what went on during the workout, an exercise we might have concentrated on, or a topic that we might have had a chat about during the session. And I enjoyed our little chat about the boxing. I thought that was great. And that's an interest that Angelo has, and we had a neat discussion about a couple of American boxers and the weight they're in and what you're going to be up to tomorrow with your friends when you watch the fight, and that's really great. That's another essential element to a healthy life, having that social side and an ability to have your friends around and grill. But what I really wanted the topic to be about today was the fact that you even went. And I just want to dig into that a little bit. I really am very happy with how you engaged so professionally in that whole process. From yesterday when you reached out to say you had a little pain in your knee, through a process of elimination, I think you had kind of dialed in on what you thought it might be. I think I perhaps positively reinforced that maybe.
Yeah.
And then you said, I want to go, but it's quite acute, so let's make it a game time decision. And so I was very happy to get the text this morning to say you were going to go, and from my perspective, before I hand it off to you, I just want to say that I thought that was very professional.
Thanks, Coach.
And very, very easy when you have, and I'm not going to cheat in what you have by saying it's a niggle. I know you really well, and if it's something that you're voicing a concern and maybe not going to go about, then it's right up there on the scale of 1 to 10. So I was very happy to get that text this morning to say I'm gonna go, and I admire that, because I think from my perspective the message I would want to certainly get across to anyone that sees it is, if you're always going to cop out over some little thing that you had going on, and once again I'm not cheating major injuries or saying that you should just train on and do more damage to what you have. There's a lot of experience and wisdom that comes with managing yourself through these issues, right?
Yep.
But if you have that wisdom, you have that experience, and you think you can go, you can always modify, and you can always get something done that takes away the emphasis from the problem area. There's always something you can do. And so those partials were a little bit about that.
Yeah.
Trying to deal with this knee injury that you have. But over to you, just very happy that you went and you got through a really good workout.
Yeah, I did. Obviously I played a lot of sports over the years, and knowing your body is key, but trying to understand where you got hurt or why you're hurting was a big thing, and you and I talking about it and understanding possibly it might have been and what I was thinking was maybe because my seat post was going up and down on my bike, the ride I did on Sunday, and maybe this was why my knee was inflamed, and I just understood that there was some inflammation there. I fixed my seat and took it for a ride yesterday, but made sure I iced up that knee to get the inflammation down and get it off. And I went into the mindset today, it's like, hey, if that knee is going, it's well, I can walk on it well, I'm gonna go and have some integrity for my workout and come into these. So I felt really good about it. I feel really good now.
Yeah.
So I'm really dialed in, and the spring has come around, and summer's coming around, and I'm really trying to get at it. So
a couple of things too, and we got there, you and I, between our conversation about what it might be. When that season comes in, we've talked about this in previous episodes, and this might take us long, but it's important. Come at what your change of activity is going to be at a logical but slowly incremental pace.
Mm-hmm.
Don't do what you did. Get on the bike, go out and do 22 miles.
Yeah.
And I mean, you did it and you would have got away with it, but you had the problem with the seat post. So what that did, it changes the pressure on your patella tendon.
Mm-hmm.
And there's another thing is, as a bike fitter would tell you, crank length is really important. So what you did was you changed how that crank length interacted with your knee. You got a bit of patella tendonitis. So two things, a sudden increase in volume and a technical issue with your bike.
Yeah.
And you worked it out. So
Yeah.
really important to do that. So come at those things a little incremental.
Right.
When there's a change of season and it opens up and you can go for it. Don't go from 0 to
Right.
40 miles in one hit.
For sure.
Build up to it.
Yeah.
So once again, congratulations. You got a great workout today. When maybe you were a bit doubtful.
Yeah.
And what I think I noticed was, especially for the first 40 minutes of the workout, you trusted that I was going to give you constructive recovery.
Yeah.
You didn't go for water, you didn't go for rest.
Yeah.
You just trusted that at some point there was going to be an exercise where you would still be moving,
Mm-hmm.
but your heart rate would come back.
Yep.
And I was very conscious of you doing that too, so congratulations.
Thanks, Coach.
Really well done. Good workout.